Use 10 to subtract lesson 4.4. So we're going to go into Canvas, into our math manipulatives, and we're going to use our 10 frame. Okay, so click on the 10 frame. And then you're going to have to add another one, so click on the plus, and it'll add you 2 10 frames. Okay. So our first problem says, use counters to show the problem, draw to show your work. So, the first page. Austin puts 9 red counters in the first 10 frame. So I'm going to put 9 red counters in the first 10 frame. Okay, so there's my 9. Then he puts 1 yellow counter in the 10 frame. So I'm going to put 1 yellow. Okay. How many more yellow counters does Austin need to make 15? Okay. So we're wanting to count up to 15. So we know this was 9, so this yellow one made 10. So this one would be 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So our question was, how many more yellow counters does Austin need to make 15? So we had 9 red, he added 1 yellow. Okay, so that's all we had. And it wanted to know how many more yellow did we need to get 15. So we counted up to 15, and that gave us 5. So he needed 5 more yellow counters. Let's look at our example. You can make a 10 to help you subtract. 13 minus 9. So we're going to start at 9. Let me clear my 10 frame. Okay, so we're going to start at 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. We're going to count up 1 to make a 10. So we're going to put 1 yellow, and that's going to give us a 10. Okay. Count up 3 more to get to 13, because we have 13 minus 9. So we're going to show 9, and then we're going to count up to 13. So this was 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. So we counted up 1, 2, 3, 4. So that tells us that 13 minus 9 is 4. Okay. Let's look at our next one. We have 17 minus 8. So on these, you're going to put the smallest number in the 10 frame with red, and then you're going to count up to the highest number with your yellow. So this one's 17 minus 8. So we're going to put the 8 in the 10 frame because you put your smallest number. Then we're going to count up to 17. Remember, when you're counting up, you use the yellow. So this was 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay? Then go back and count. How many did you have to count up? How many yellow did you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that tells us that 17 minus 8 is 9. Okay, let's look at number 1. Use counters in 10 frames. Make a 10 to subtract. Draw to show your work. Okay, so let me clear my 10 frame real quick. Then remember, we have to draw it too. Okay, so we have 12 minus 8. So we have 8 in our 10 frame because that's our smallest number. Okay, and then we're counting up to 12. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Then go back and count your yellow. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that tells me that 12 minus 8 is 4. Okay, remember you have to show it on here. So what we did, we had 8 and we counted up to 12. So this was 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Press pause and try number 2 and then press play to check your answer. So on this one, I'm going to draw it. So we have 11 minus 9. You put your smallest number in the 10 frame, which is 9. And then we're counting up to 11. 9, 10, 11. So I had to add 2 more. I counted up 2. So I know 11 minus 9 is 2. You will do this page in Seesaw on your own. Make sure that you are filling in these 10 frames, okay? Don't submit it and just have answers in the blank, because if you do that, it's not finished. I want the 10 frames filled in too. Okay, number 7. Solve. Use the 10 frames to make a 10 to help you subtract. Alice has 18 beads, 9 red, and the rest are yellow. 9 are red and the rest are yellow. How many beads are yellow? Okay, so we're starting with 9 in the 10 frame. We're going to count up to 18. So this is 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, then count how many you counted up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that tells me that 18 minus 9 is 9. Number 8. John had some stickers. He gave 9 to April. Then he had 7. How many stickers did John start with? So we got to figure out what number do we need to count up to. Okay, so we know that John had some stickers, so we don't know how many. We know that he gave 9 away, and then he was left with 7. Okay, so we have blank minus 9 equals 7. How are we going to get that answer? We can add these two numbers together. Okay, so if you add 9 and 7 together, you get 16. Okay, so now we know that we have 9 and we're counting up to 16. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And if you count how many you counted up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, it gives us 7. So we know that he started with 16 stickers. Number 9, which shows a way to make a 10 to subtract. Okay, so we've got to put 8 in the 10 frame, make a 10, and then continue counting up to 15. So first of all, the 10 frame's got to show 8. This one shows 8. This one shows 8. That one has 9. And this one shows 8. Okay, but then it has to make a 10. This one made a 10. But it didn't keep counting, so it wouldn't be that one. This one made a 10. Did it count up to 15? 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So the second one would be your answer. Okay, look, this one had 9. Okay, but remember, it was supposed to have 8 red, not 9. This one had 8, but they counted up to high. They went 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And it was supposed to stop at 15. So that one's your answer.